Today I'm going to be explaining the Planetary Union and nations at risk. You can visit the Planetary Union page by clicking this button. The first thing you'll see is the Planetary Union Charter. Every nation must agree to this to become a part of the Planetary Union. The Planetary Union is sort of like the United Nations, League of Nations, or a sort of World Congress. It elects people to certain positions, and it votes on legislation, which will affect the whole game's economy. Once you become a member of the Planetary Union, visit the Total Assembly. As you can see, there are two parts to the Assembly, the political parties and the active issues. You can select which political party you want to join. I'm in the Green Party, the largest party in the game, and for the active issue, I voted for. But you can vote for or against whoever you like, and I'll explain that in a minute. Once you've joined a political party, click View, and then you'll see two different things. One, you'll see the party leadership. As you can see, I'm leader, and these people are the vice chairs. You'll also see how many people are in the party, and you will see a number of different boards. These are basically forum posts explaining people's election campaigns or party platforms or bills they want to propose. And then you also see all of the members of the political party. Next is the elections. So I mentioned before that there is a chairman and vice chairmans. Well, on the 1st of every month, then there's a sort of election week that lasts until the 7th. You can nominate yourself to become a party chair or to become a president. There are 3 presidents, and the 3 candidates that get the most votes get those positions. For party chair, the person with the most votes becomes party chair, and the 3 runner-ups get vice chair positions. Now the presidents, the chairman, and the vice chairman all get a small amount of resources every day for holding those positions. So you really should try and pursue them. Next, as I mentioned before, there are bills. So you can create bills, anyone can, and if your bill is accepted, then you'll get a small amount of resources for it as a reward. I'll briefly walk through how to get a bill passed. So you have 2 options when creating a bill. You can either create a resolution, or you can create an issue. Resolutions are only for roleplay purposes. They have no actual effect in game. Issues can affect your nation's production and everyone else's nation for that matter, but the bonuses they give won't exceed 15%. Once a bill has been proposed, then it will go to the party chairs. They will vote on it, and if they approve of it, then the presidents will also vote on it. As long as 2 presidents approve it, then the bill will be passed, and it will go to a total assembly vote where the people can then approve or reject it. Assuming the party leadership, the presidents, and the people all approve the bill, it will be enacted. If they do not, then it won't. It's very interesting. And you can also see here a discussion about what the bill would do, and if it's a good idea to implement. Here you can see the bills that have been approved already. Some of them I think were included by default. Others have been voted on, like the International Atomic Weapons Use Act, which 85% of the game said we should outlaw nuclear weapons. You can also see bills in review. I think these are bills that haven't been voted on yet, as the party leadership hasn't and the presidents haven't. But people are discussing them here as well. A lot of the bills tend to be very utopian. Here you can see the bills that have been rejected. Agriculture and taxes, a tax on bigger nations. Of course, that would be rejected by pretty much all of the bigger nations. Yeah, so try and participate in the Planetary Union, and before I forget, I will mention one other thing. There are Planetary Union missions 3 times a day. It's basically where you deploy a small amount of your military to fight terrorists or rogue nations. And these give you a lot of resources. I've included more information on that in my video on raiding. This video is sponsored by Nations at Risk.